Okay, so what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about AST Spacemobile, give you all an update as to what the market has been doing since we did our prediction here on August the 8th. I'm quite sure we did an update video since then. Maybe the price was around 40 bucks. You guys can definitely see that the buyers initially came down a little bit lower than our buy pocket. So one thing we're going to do in this video is update this chart and see if the market is going to continue to go higher, because yesterday was a fantastic day in ASTS. Hit the like, share, subscribe to the channel for more of my videos and content. We're just simply here to give you all the news according to the charts and give you the ability to try to see what we see so that you can become more proficient and competent of looking at price bars and volume without any confusion. So I think we did have a target right there, that first buy pocket in AST, but however, the market came all the way down here to a low of $36.08, around 22.25% profit from when we initially did a prediction. All right, so now let's clean this up. We're going to get rid of this prediction, get rid of this buy pocket, and we're going to add a new buy pocket in the market for ASTS. And we're going to eliminate and get rid of this sell pocket. You guys can see where the market topped out at in ASTS. Again, we have history, right? Every time the market price came up here in this area around like $56.25 to $54.50, the market got hit with increased selling. That's why the market in ASTS closed off the highs yesterday. So if we were to look at this on an hourly chart, let's get this on an hourly chart first. We should be able to tell where those sellers came into the market at. So here it is on the 1 hour chart. You guys can see where those sellers entered the market in ASTS. Came right there. Here's what it looked like on the 30-minute chart. So throughout the trading day yesterday, the market in AST ran all the way up to the pocket. And this is where those sellers began to sell their positions out, right? So now, since that occurred, there's things that we need to see There's things that we need to see happen in order for us to actually get the idea that there's really sellers here impacting the price. Namely, you're supposed to look for the market to go down. Okay, so following this 30-minute price bar, what type of price action did we get? Did the market go down? Is it going down? No. And when you see the opposite of what should happen, then you need to say, okay, cool, this market apparently is still willing to buy whoever's trying to sell their stock in the market. That's what's happening. Here it is on the 15-minute chart, just to give you a smaller view of what the price action looked like. You could tell exactly where that seller hit the market in ASTS, but it didn't impact the price. Look at that. Instead of it going lower, the buyers absorb that selling and the market is still looking for higher prices. Just gives us another clue of how strong the buyers are right now. Okay, so what we think, looking at this on an hourly chart, is that this market is still primed for higher prices. Now, it doesn't mean that the sellers left and that they're not willing to sell anymore. It's just the first hit that the sellers did, it didn't impact the buyers at all, because we're still in this area to where we have to be watchful, careful to see if these sellers still got more of this stock to sell. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some pockets of buying in the event that price continues to try to go down. I kind of like this area too, but we won't add that one to the market yet. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this sell pocket, but I want you all to remember this area, that this area is known for selling. Okay, because we're going to try to target this next pocket of selling in the market in ASTS. So here it is on the 2. So right now The prior 2-day price bar did give us a hint already. You guys can see that that buy was triggered on the 2, and look at the reaction after it was triggered. It went up. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back there. Here it is on the 3. Even had a buy signal on the 3-day time frame into the market in AST. Here it is on the 4. I just want to see how strong, how weak the market is in AST in the long term. Man, you even got the buy signal trigger on the 5. So we're seeing a buy trigger on 2, 3, and the 5. That's crazy. Look at ASTS on a weekly. Boom, another buy on the weekly. Here it is on the 2 weeks. I would like to see how the market closes on the 2 weeks, because on the prior 2-week price bar, it went down, and we've already seen the buyers encompass and eliminate the sellers who sold on the prior 2 weeks, and we're closing up higher right now. So again, depending on where we close in the next 2 days, 9 hours, if you close up here, where we're at right now in ASTS, then it's real simple that this long term in the market and this stock still wants to go up. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to go ahead and anticipate that this stock still wants to go higher. And we're going to bring down our stop right there around $43.82 or so. And we're going to look for this stock to try to go up, and we're going to try to target this first sell pocket in ASTS. At the low, it's only 9 3/4. At the high, it will give us 12.5%. Okay, and then we are going to just simply extend it to all-time highs. Let's do around 65, so like 18.63% there. So basically everything from the charts perspective is hinting that buyers are definitely in control of this stock right now. And we'll see how much control they want to have, because if we see rejection at this first sell pocket, then it's kind of like, okay, that's how far the buyers are able to move the market. So we're not going to expect all-time highs or anything of that sort. So we just had to wait and see the magnitude to which buyers are able to move this stock. But that's where we're at right now. So let me know your thoughts. As always, make sure you maintain profit and make sure you trade different.